Hello Virgo, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 16th to the 22nd of December 2019. I hope you're well, Virgo. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So check out your other relating signs as well in the videos. So I'm just pulling an energy card, Virgo, to see what the energy is for the week. What do we have, please, angel spirits, guides even, for our lovely Virgos? Thank you. Oh, wow. We have the Magician in the mirror. Look at that. Magician and the mirror. This is transformation. We have knowing and using your true power. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand is a flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the Magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. When you receive the Magician, you are put on notice that an important time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Beautiful, Virgo. Okay, so let's pull an angel answer card and see what the message is, Virgo. Angels, what is the message, please, for Virgo? 16th to the 22nd of December 2019. Thank you. We have peaceful resolution. For those of you that are going through some instability or imbalance or conflict in any way or change, this is where there's a peaceful resolution here. So important to know, Virgo. I'm going to pull one more. Is there any other message, please, for Virgo, angel, spirits, guides? Any other message, please, for Virgo? Thank you. Yeah, the situation will improve. I think these two are connected, really. So, beautiful messages there, Virgo. There will be positive change, and obviously I would expect that with the Magician being here. When the Magician appears in any form, it is the time is now. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. And as usual, Virgo, we have 5 cards. Then I get clarifiers. So I pull past position, then the present position, challenges that you might face, advice from spirit, and outcome. Okay, so angel, spirits, guides, what do we have for Virgo, please? 16th to the 22nd of December 2019. Too many. Virgo in the past position, please. Okay, we have Judgment. Okay, Virgo, present position for you. We have the Fool. Wow. 2 major arcana already. The challenge you have, Virgo, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Advice from Spirit, Seven of Pentacles, beautiful. And the outcome, celebration. Wow. Okay. So angel spirits, guys, can I have clarifiers for the cards that are on the table, please? See? Magician. I'm not putting it on the table because I want to shuffle, but yeah. Sometimes when I open the cards, there's poignant messages there. Okay, can I have clarifiers, please? Past position for judgment. Angel spirits, guides. Please can I have a clarifier for Virgo? Past position, judgment. We have the Two of Swords. I'm going to pull one more for that one. The Emperor. Okay, present position, the Fool is clarified by the Lovers. Let's pull one more. The Devil. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, your challenge position, Virgo, is clarified by the Eight of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, advice from Spirit, is clarified by the Hanged Man. Let's pull one more for that, please. Yeah, beautiful. And the Three of Cups is the outcome, is clarified by the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Virgo, is you. This is beautiful. You coming back to you. You and your element. Love it. Okay, past position. So we have judgment. This is time. It's a call. It's a wake-up call to say it is time to step out of this darkness into the light. Now, when judgment appears, all the baggage that you need to release, all the old experiences, old wounds, old hurts that don't serve you anymore, this is saying that they have done their job in being part of your growth, being part of your learning. But you don't need to hold on to them anymore. Now is the time to release. It is that point of higher spiritual awareness, opening up to the path forward now and releasing what's gone for some of you, or deep hurts, old baggage that you don't need. This is about letting go, Virgo, but it's letting go because you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. Remember, this is karma. This is about teaching you. If we don't learn the lessons, that karma just keeps on going round and round. And this is about finally understanding what you needed to learn in order to move forward. So there is a message of letting go with judgment, but it is for that reason. Now, for some of you, this could also involve a final choice or a decision. And there's finality to that, because this is somebody who is having problems making a decision because they can't see all the facts in front of them. They can't get perspective. This can sometimes be because the answers aren't outside you. The answers are within. This is very much about listening to your intuition in order to make decisions or choices now. Now, whether that's happened in the past or whether it's overlapping to the present, obviously the cards are a little bit fluid. I put them in categories. Some of you might be at different life stages, but it is the messages that matter, Virgo. And now is the time to listen to your intuition, to allow yourself to move on. Now, we have the Emperor here. It is about this is somebody who, as an energy, takes action. He is about taking the initiative, taking control of situations. And I think you're being asked to do that now. Take control of situations. Don't let that negativity grab hold of you, because this is the Moon in Libra, and that Moon energy is that deceptive quality, that illusion almost of stopping you from moving forward where high emotions might have been involved, stopping you from getting perspective on situations and understanding how to make choices. I feel for some of you this is about really connecting to your intuition in order to take control or take actions of situations. Now, there could be an Aries in your life as well. This is an Aries. Sometimes I will say the Emperor can be very controlling, because we do have the Devil here, and this is we've got the two Lovers cards. We have the Lovers in the Devil, and we also have the Lovers here. So for some of you, a Gemini or an Aries could be involved in this situation. I love the way these cards have come out in a way, and I'll tell you that in a minute, because we have the Devil, which can talk about toxic relationships. Now, Virgo, what I will say is sometimes when I see these two cards next to each other and they are literally on top of each other, it can be where you're choosing between two different love partners. This can be somebody who's a lot more passionate, a lot more carnal, all of that kind of thing. This can be divine love, guided love, something that might feel right. And you're at odds in terms of making choices. Or it could well be that somebody else has been involved in this situation. So I feel for some of you, whatever this is, it is about, the Lovers was always about making a choice or a decision. Again, I do feel a choice needs to be made. It's coming out really strong. Choices, decisions that need to be made with regard to maybe relationships in particular. Now, I won't just restrict it to that, because the Lovers can be about partnerships. It can be about two people. So it's not necessarily just in love. It could be close friendships. It could be even business partners that work really connectedly together. So whatever this is, I feel for some of you, whatever has gone unhealthy in this situation, it is about now making a choice or a decision to move forward and understand what this is. Like I said, some of you could be in a love triangle. Some of you could be split between two people. And it is about making a decision on that basis. But I do think you are going to. You see, we have the Saturnian energy of the Devil, which sometimes can represent toxic relationships, unhealthy relationships, can sometimes represent imbalances, power struggles, manipulation, all of that kind of thing. And we do have the Emperor here, which can be very controlling, and you see the Emperor pulls people's strings. So you might have felt powerless in a situation, Virgo, as well. That's another thing. But it is about making choices or decisions to move forward, and I do think that you are. You see, this is a card of Uranus, who is the father of Saturn, and Saturn rules the Devil, the Capricorn energy. And where the devil will put restraints, boundaries on you, stop you from moving forward, make you feel powerless in a situation. You see those chains? This is Uranus, who is father of Saturn. And all the boundaries and restrictions that Saturn places on people, Uranus knocks down, because he's the revolutionary. And this is about, I do feel for some of you, you are knocking down things that might have constrained you in the past, or limitations other people place on you, or where you feel powerless in a situation. This is where you're rebelling against that now and going your own way. I do feel the Fool is far more than a new beginning. It's somebody who is willing to carve out their path, and they have no fear of going forward, because they certainly don't want to be kept in this energy. So this is about taking a chance. It might be making a choice, taking a chance, going for that leap of faith as well, choosing between two different people maybe, in order to move forward. Your challenge, yeah. I feel your challenge is to walk away from something that hasn't been fulfilling. If it is two different people, Virgo, one of them isn't fulfilling, one of them isn't your heart's desire, and you want, what you're working towards is feeling fulfilled, is feeling content, is feeling The 9 is very much about success. It's about making it happen in your real life. It is being surrounded by success, that 9 of Pentacles. Now that could be in career, that could be in business, that could be in terms of value and self-worth, but also getting the valued relationship that you want sometimes. This is somebody who is making it happen, standing on their own 2 feet. I will say, as a challenge as well, maybe some of you fear being on your own. Because sometimes this can be a solitary card too, a card of independence. But I kind of think it's independent choice, independent actions now. Maybe as part of whatever this choice is, moving forward. Because something's missing with that 8 of Cups. You see, there's a cup missing. And I feel for some of you, you're in search of finding your heart's desire, the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. So I do feel for some of you it's tough to walk away from something. And yet, when you walk away, that's when you're really going to bring solidity and value to your life. Interesting, Virgo. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is a Saturnian energy as well. It is about understanding what you value in life, what is worth spending your time and energy on, where you're getting the rewards back for the effort you put in. And I'm talking about value. I mean, I'm talking about value on every level. You know, value of self, recognition by others, stability, security, all of this kind of thing. And I just feel for some of you, this is about making life choices. This is a card of evaluation. Because both of these cards are visionary cards in a way that you have here. And I think you are clear, or you're getting glimpses, you're beginning to be clear in terms of the path you want to take. Both the star is a kind of a goal, a path, you know, the route to follow, having a purpose, what your purpose is, where you're going in life. That can be the star energy as well as the card of Aquarius. The visionary energy, and this is the big visionary energy, long-term visionary. Maybe you're making a choice or decision on where you want to be or who you want to be with long-term. And I think you're finding the answers. You see, this is about looking at things in a different way. This is about, I do feel sometimes it is about not paying attention to the boundaries or the obligations or the responsibilities, all of this kind of thing that devil is telling you that you need to pay attention to now, that is keeping you small. This is very much about having that point of stillness, looking at things from a different perspective and opening up your inner world to really find answers. They're looking at things in a different light, looking at a different route, opening your mind to different possibilities. Don't just be closed off to any possibility, because I think that's where you find direction. And the star is a card of blessings from the universe. I think for some of you, you're finding answers. Certainly to some of you, on what's serving you, what you value long term, and what you don't value, what's worth your energy and time in particular, and what's not worth your energy and time, what is not fulfilling, the 8 of Cups. And this is where you're connecting to your true self. This is where there is hope. This is where you're finding purpose again, understanding, getting clarity, that bird's eye perspective. Because, you know, Uranus, god of the sky, rules Aquarius. It is that air energy here. It is that decisiveness. It is that bird's eye perspective on a situation that allows you to find answers, to move forward and make those decisions that you may need to make. Because whenever this is, Virgo, the 9 of Swords, this is a magnified energy. This is when things just blow out of proportion from within. This is a card of Mars in Gemini. You know, Mars is that tower. It's like an internal tower, the 9 of Swords. You know, where our emotions, our feelings, our mental blocks in particular, because this is very much linked with the mind, can really blow our perspective on situations. And now you're being told to get that bird's eye view of a situation in order to move forward, in order to find your purpose, in order to find your true path, where you're going, the path that you want to take. And I do feel for some of you, whatever this is, this can be about self-destruction from within, that destructive force from within. When we allow negativity to really own our mind, play with our mind, our perspective on situations, it can really blow everything out of proportion. And this is about really understanding now, and I will take your card, shining the light on what needs to be healed, on what is causing this Nine of Swords. So you can find answers. This is soul searching. This is your card finding answers from within. Raising your vibration from within. Finding your alignment from within. Finding answers from within, your wisdom and knowledge, in order to move forward in your external environment. Because that's what you're being asked to do. In order to find the path forward, your purpose, you have to do the internal work as well, Virgo, because this is the star. These two relate, and it is doing the internal work, shining a light on situations that you need to deal with, that you need to release, that you need to heal, because we have Judgment, we have the Hermit. Shine your lamp, Virgo, in order to move forward in your external world. And I do think you will come through it, and it might be with the help of friendship. Because this is a Mercurial card, which does link in with the Magician. And I do feel for some of you, the Magician for you is, there is a transformation of your situation when you make a choice, when you take control of a situation. And accept what is working for you and what's not. When you face that, that's when everything becomes clear. Now, like I said, this is a Mercurial card as well. And I feel for some of you, communication is really important as well this week. Open lines of communication to overcome any obstacles that you're facing. And also, you know, this is a Magician as well. This relates to the Magician because, you know, this is ruled by Mercury too. It is your internal communication aligning with your external environment, external communication, how you are communicating externally. From truth. Make sure they're both in line with each other. You're imparting your truth, your wisdom. This is a card of truth, the star energy. And I feel for some of you, truth within, truth without. And it might well be, you know, sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. If it is choosing between two people, and I'm not saying it is for everybody. Some of you are letting go of this toxic environment, making a decision or choice. But whatever this is, it is about being truthful with yourself in order to be truthful with others. I'm going to pull a fairy card to finish off the reading, Virgo. But it's a beautiful reading, and it ends on such a wonderful note. This is where those open lines of communication, also accepting support from other people. But I do think communication is really good because that's where things start to change. This is a 3, this is the beginnings of manifestation. This is when you're ready to emotionally move on. So for some of you, this is really important on the journey. In order to manifest maybe your heart's desire, which is right here, that's what you want to achieve. You have to make some decisions. Yeah, you see, we have pure intention. Be clear about your intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Yeah. And I think you have to be clear about what you want and what you don't want this week. Because you've got some big cards here, and this is about coming back to who you are. So I feel for some of you, because this is an awakening. This is awakening of who you are, moving to that next level even. of who you are, because there is the promise of manifesting something new here, that brings happiness, that brings joy, that brings celebration. But I do feel for some of you, you have to be clear about what your intention is. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, Virgo, and I will see you next time. Thank you.